Yeah. So say this, all of you. This is the four syllabus data science MS. What are the things to be added? Just see. Then we'll proceed further. And today we'll discuss data science and its life cycle to be discussed too. Can you see my screen?
No, it's not visible.
No, sir, it's not visible.
So can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir, it's visible now.
In this is the first week, right? This is the first week or second week? So introduction to data science and machine learning, then Python for data science and ML to be discussed.
It's the first week, sir.
Yes,
It's the first week.
first week. Okay, got it. Then introduction to data science, machine learning. Then the all those tips, data mining, your databases, all those stuffs overview I'll give. Second week, life cycle, data pre-processing, feature engineering, cleaning, roadmap, all those stuffs to be discussed in the second week. Okay. Then EDA, your data pre-processing, that all the stuffs, life cycle and roadmap to be discussed. Data pre-processing, cleaning. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This stops. Then we'll be discussing um, something else we need to add is that what mm, supervised, unsupervised, linear regression, logistic regression, optimization to be added over here. Then after EDA, hyperparameter tuning, underfitting, overfitting, hyperparameter tuning to be discussed. Then some other stops will come before that. After life cycle, some before EDA we discussed, like your what? Mm, what are the stops to be discussed? Can anyone tell me? The stops that we are forgetting something. Yes, everyone can see. Can you see my screen? And just tell me.
Yes,
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 sir.
yes.
Yeah. Database and SQL the next month. Predictive analytics, NLP, text processing next month. Deep learning, um, deep learning not fundamental. Deep learning in details. Neural networks or CNN, LSTM, RNN to be discussed. Then your image processing and OpenCV. OpenCV.
Sir,
Discuss
sir, what is from a TF, IDF, week 7?
text frequency, inverse document frequency. When we'll be discussing text processing in NLP, you can understand. There it comes with what tokenization, stemming, lemmatization, stopwords, all those stops will comes into picture. You can understand at that time. Okay. Don't worry. What are the stops here? I think I left out with something. Predictive analytics, NLP. Hmm. I think predictive analytics should be come to. Okay. You think that predictive analytics, optimization, and gradient descent, and then I think optimization and gradient descent to be discussed after ETA. what to do. Then augmentation is there, data augmentation. This to be discussed. Then your outlier detection. Outlier detection can be discussed with EDA, right? So here you can add outlier detection. Yes, yes or no? Like
Yes, sir.
your IQR, Z
It's a
score,
stats part thing.
all those stuff to be discussed. So then data visualization using Matplotlib and Seaborn. Mhm. Clustering, dimension reduction, mathematics, optimization and gradient descent. Optimization and gradient descent when to discuss, can you tell me? Hmm? Yes, bhai, tell me. This to be discussed, picture engineer, life cycle, roadmap, training. Okay. सेकेंड वीक में डिस्कस कर सकते हैं क्या आफ्टर लाइफ साइकिल if we'll discuss optimization and this stuff that will be good. Yes.
Sir, it will be good, I think, after ADA and the visualization part also.
Hmm.
First cover the ADA and visualization part, then we move into the optimization and the ML pending ML algorithms.
यार वीक 4 में बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा है नहीं हो पाएगा इतना तो आई थिंक डाटा विजुअलाइजेशन यूजिंग मैटप्लॉटलिब एंड सीवर्न उसको हम
Yes,
सेकेंड
sir.
वीक में ले आते हैं आफ्टर
Yes, sir.
ईडीए आफ्टर ईडीए हम ले आते हैं क्या बोलते हो
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
आउटलायर डिटेक्शन ये एक दिन लगेगा हाइपर पैरामीटर ट्यूनिंग एक दिन लगेगा ईडीए एक क्लास लगेगा लाइफ साइकिल प्री प्रोसेसिंग फीचर इंजीनियरिंग रोड मैप ये एक या डेढ़ 1.5 क्लास में खत्म हो जाएगा तो क्या करते हैं ना इधर ले आते हैं क्या बोलते हो
Yes, sir. It's
ना
working.
ना 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 ईडीए के बाद डाटा विजुअलाइज नहीं 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 पहले डाटा विजुअलाइजेशन करते हैं उसके बाद ईडीए पे जाएंगे क्या बोलते हो
Yeah.
हाँ
Now it's fine, sir.
ये नाउ इट्स फाइन optimization, gradient descent, data augmentation, outlier detection, and ADA, outlier detection, supervision. So here this week after no गलत हो जाएगा ए, तो अभी इस क्लास में तो इंट्रोडक्शन खत्म कर लूंगा मैं पाइथन पर डाटा साइंस मशीन लर्निंग नेक्स्ट कल कर लेंगे उसके बाद नेक्स्ट वीक में लाइफ साइकिल के बाद ही हम प्रोजेक्ट के ऊपर डिस्कस करने वाले हैं ओके प्रोजेक्ट डिस्कशन इज इम्पोर्टेंट भाई हम्म Mm, okay, just a second. Let me see. NLP, predictive clustering, association, user, bargaining, mathematics. SQL एंड database स्टार्ट किए हैं या नहीं अरे भाई हाँ database एंड SQL है वीक 8 में database एंड SQL okay got it data analysis visualization using Python um, वो data visualization देन हाइपर पैरामीटर ट्यूनिंग। हाँ, इसके बीच में हम एक मैथमेटिक्स डिस्कस करने वाले हैं, पर यहाँ तो टाइम नहीं होगा। ये supervised learning, logistic regression, optimization, gradient descent, data augmentation, outlier detection। उतना चीजें नहीं मिल पाएगा इधर। तो सुपरवाइज लर्निंग, ऑप्टिमाइज, आउटलायर डिटेक्शन। तो पहले आउटलायर डिटेक्शन यहाँ डिस्कस कर लेते हैं। तो यह तो ऐड किए हैं। तो या ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, ग्रेडियंट डिसेंट, डाटा ऑगमेंटेशन टू बी डिस्कस्ड आफ्टर दिस। इट विल बी ओके। सुपरवाइज्ड, अनसुपरवाइज्ड। तो वीक 4 में हम किस, मतलब वी कैन डू एनीथिंग, वी कैन डू दिस फास्ट और दिस फास्ट, वी कैन डू एनीथिंग, ओके। देन इसके बीच में हम मैथमेटिक्स को डिस्कस भी करने वाले हैं। नेक्स्ट वीक तो हो जा रहा है, पर के बीच एक प्रोजेक्ट डिस्कशन रहेगा, लाइफ साइकिल। तो ये सब सारे चीजें कवर हो जाएंगे। हाँ, ओके।
सर लाइफ साइकिल वीक 1 में डिस्कस कर लो।
ये भी कर सकते हैं, पर लाइफ साइकिल, हाँ ये कर सकते हैं एक्चुअली।
बाकी स्टेप्स स्टेप्स ही तो एक्सप्लेन करने हैं सर उसमें।
हाँ, वो तो बस डाटा विजुअलाइजेशन, रोड मैप, हाँ ये सब चीजें ना वीक 1 में ही कर लेते। गुड। देन ये सब रोड मैप और वो सब वीक 2 में करते हैं।
और
और यहाँ टाइम हमें मिलेगा, जस्ट होल्ड, हम
Yes.
यहाँ हमें टाइम मिलेगा प्रोजेक्ट के, प्रोजेक्ट डिस्कशन। राइट। देन मैं क्या बोलता हूँ कि एकदम पीछे चल रहे हैं। हाँ सही है, ईडीए उसके बाद प्रोजेक्ट थोड़ा डिस्कस कर लेंगे, तुम्हें आइडिया हो जाएगा तब तक। तब आउटलायर डिटेक्शन, हाइपर पैरामीटर ट्यूनिंग, ये सब डिस्कस करते हैं उस टाइम, ओके। आई थिंक आउटलायर डिटेक्शन, हाइपर पैरामीटर ट्यूनिंग, हाँ ईडीए के बाद करने से अच्छा होगा। तो आफ्टर दैट सम टेक्निक्स आर देयर आल्सो। हाँ वो सब इम्प्यूटेशन, ईडीए में वो जो सब इम्प्यूटेशन, मेथड, नॉर्मलाइजेशन, स्टैंडर्डाइजेशन, वो सब तो ईडीए में आ जाएगा, राइट ना। ये सब वीक 3 में डिस्कस करते हैं। यस, यहाँ थोड़ा कमी हो रहा है, क्योंकि गाइस व्हाट आई एम थिंकिंग इज, हम ईडीए को सेकेंड वीक में ले आते हैं, क्या बोलते हो?
Yes sir, it's good.
But
EDA and feature engineering in week 2.
हाँ, हो गया। तो यहाँ से फिर कंप्यूटेशन, नॉर्मलाइजेशन, आउटपुट, हाँ तो यहाँ से इसको डिलीट करते हैं। तो यहाँ वीक 3 में क्या डिस्कस करेंगे ना, थोड़ा ऑप्टिमाइजेशन। यस गाइस, कैन यू हियर मी?
Yes,
यहाँ डिस्कस
yes,
करते हैं
sir.
ऑप्टिमाइजेशन एंड gradient descent, how there you can understand your Bellman's equation and it's like this, okay. Optimization, gradient descent, After that, data augmentation. तो यहाँ से ये सबको डिलीट करते हैं, बिकॉज जितना टाइम हमें मिलेगा उतना अच्छा है। तो ज्यादा हो रहा है। रोड मैप के बाद डाटा एनालिसिस विजुअलाइजेशन यूजिंग पाइथन, इसको बता सकते हैं इधर से, इधर इसको इधर ऐड कर सकते हैं। हो गया? नहीं, उस टाइम तक तुम्हें पता चल गया होगा कैसे मैटप्लॉटलिब वो सब डिस्कस किए, इसको भी काट देना चाहिए, मैं रखा हूँ बस। तो यहाँ थोड़ा डिस्कस करेंगे सुपरवाइज लर्निंग, लॉजिस्टिक रिग्रेशन, ये सब करेंगे। इसके बाद यहाँ थोड़ा करेंगे बायस थ्योरम को डिस्कस। comes in mathematics also, but mathematics details में नहीं, बायस थ्योरम आगे नहीं। उसके बाद क्या कर सकते हैं बोलो? कुछ एल्गोरिदम तो डिस्कस करेंगे। एनीथिंग एल्स वी कैन ऐड? गाइस कैन यू हियर मी? अरे अरे हाँ, वेका
Sir,
वेका जस्ट होल्ड
some concepts about reinforcement
hold
learning
hold
also.
hold on, hold reinforcement learning.
Yeah, sir. Just the basics or fundamentals of it.
हाँ श्योर, फंडामेंटल्स नहीं, अच्छे से करेंगे। तो यहाँ क्या बोलता हूँ, तो यहाँ टाइम नहीं हुआ। क्लस्टरिंग को 2-3 क्लास लगेगा। क्लस्टरिंग, डायमेंशन रिडक्शन, क्लस्टरिंग में 4 टाइप्स होगा। K means clustering, density means your centroid based, that comes under K means clustering, your density based clustering, hierarchical clustering, distribution based clustering। तो यहाँ टाइम लगेगा, पर यहाँ से ओके। पिक्चर इंजीनियरिंग, डाटा क्लीनिंग, ये सब तो लाइफ साइकिल में जाता है ना, राइट? यहाँ अंदर, इसके अंदर एक हम करेंगे वेका टूल डिस्कस। ओके, डाटा माइनिंग। ओके, what do you think? Now it's started, and mathematics for DS and ML को हम यहाँ ले आते हैं। हो गया? और कुछ? हाँ भाई बोलो, anyone, any confusion now?
No, sir.
ये सब तुम्हें पता चल जाएगा। आउटलायर डिटेक्शन, प्रोजेक्ट डिस्कशन टू डन, कंप्यूटेशन, PTA, ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, हाइपर पैरामीटर ट्यूनिंग, mathematics. Mainly in this week we'll be discussing the bias theorem. Bias theorem, then what? Probability distribution. हो गया? Done, everyone. Got it, everyone?
Got it, sir.
Yeah. So this is all. Means, and in the third week, we'll be having the data science portfolio building it together, data science challenges, whiteboard coding, model optimization strategies, then some HR and technical interview preparation to be done. Okay. Mm, so let me share my screen first along with all of you so that we can continue our discussion. डाटा एनालिटिक्स का कुछ डिस्कस किए थे हम लोग एनीथिंग दैट वी हैव डिस्कस फ्रॉम एनालिटिक्स पार्ट
No, sir.
तो यहाँ चाहिए भाई मतलब कल हम लोग क्लास करेंगे और एक एक्स्ट्रा क्लास हमें लगेगा आई नीड वन एक्स्ट्रा क्लास ऑन सैटरडे एवरीवन शुड जॉइन ओके because because we supposed to start the class from yesterday but due to network connection I was not able to join the class so introduction to data science ml and analytics. Oh, now it started. Hmm. So means overview you have discussed what are the challenges we are facing in data science, machine learning, etc. We have discussed already. Yes or no, all of you? Means I told. Can you hear
Yes,
me? Yeah.
yes,
Means what are the
yes.
challenges? Speech, audio. What are the fields we are using? Data science tools and frameworks, machine learning. Means all those stuff I have discussed already. Huh? No question asked from that. We have already discussed. Right? Tell me, quick, quick, quick. Don't waste the time, buddies. Am I audible?
So, yes, sir. Sir, how much Python is required for data science?
Python means proficient in Python should be should go. You all should do that. You all should proficient in Python.
Okay.
Because we are building the models. If you are data analyst student, then it's okay that you are means not proficient just basics to Python. You know the basics of Python or Power BI tab. Then you can handle it. But when you are coming to data science machine learning, you have to proficient in Python. Okay, all of you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So nothing more to that. So having said that, what is data science? I told you in the last class, it is the generalizable extraction of knowledge from the data. Means it involves collection of data. What it involves? Tell me. What is data science? Can anyone tell me? I've discussed in the last class itself. Quick, we have to discuss this quick. Anyone over here? Everyone is new to this field.
Yes, sir.
You are new to this field.
No, sir. No, sir.
Then what is data science? What is machine learning? Tell me. And what is data analytics? All those stuffs I need to know. Quick, don't waste my time. Hmm. Data science is the generalizable extraction of knowledge from the data. Means it involves collection of data, analyzing it, and in turn building models from the data. Okay, I'll be very quick to this, so all of you listen to me carefully. Data science is a multidisciplinary field that uses scientific method processes and extracts the knowledge from the insights with structured and unstructured data. It is data driven and it is multidisciplinary, and it involves various domains like your domain knowledge, communication, presentation, the problem solving skills, business analysis, business strategy, visualization, statistics, pattern recognition, machine learning, data science, KDD, data mining, database, data pre-processing, machine learning, all of those stuff. What are the importance of this? It helps organization to make informed decision and gain a competitive advantage in the market, and it enables businesses to identify the trends, patterns, and correlations in data that can lead to valuable insights. Okay, now it comes to a main technique. Okay, what are the key steps involved in data science and machine learning? Now listen to me very carefully. Data science, when I'll discuss the what we'll be discussing your roadmap, there you can understand will all things to be done in using Python. All of you, can you hear me? And all of you are there in the class.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
cannot see
Yes,
my
sir.
screen.
Yes, sir.
Are tell me when you are not able to see my screen. Just tell me.
Okay.
Not visible.
Hmm. So. hmm. So when we are talking about data science and machine learning, so you should proficient in Python or R and SQL. Knowledge in statistics and mathematics is essential for analyzing and interpreting the data effectively. Data visualization skills means data visualization analysis using Python is important for all of you. Then data mining, big data, and data warehousing is also important. What is data mining? What is big data and data? What is data warehousing? Where we have added that Weka tool. Weka tool. Now this week itself means data mining from Weka tool to be discussed in the life cycle classes. After completing the life cycle of data science, we'll be doing Weka tool. Got it. So the next class will be analytics. The rest of the part for analytics, then Python for data science. Yeah, got it. So what is big data? What is data mining? And what is data warehousing? Guys, please be active in the class at least. In my class. Okay. When we're talking about data mining, data means has big data is nothing but a technique to collect, maintain, and process the huge information, and it explains the data relationship. And it is all about extracting the valuable or important information from huge amount of data, and it is a technique of tracking and discovering of complex trends and patterns from the complex sets of data. Okay, it is large and overall it is used to view the data, means it is the crude oil, means the big data, and it is primarily targets on the data relationships, and it contains huge volume of data as I told you before. And the primary goal of this is for that we are using this for data analysis, target prediction, finding the business factors on a large scale. We are using big data. In that sense, what is data mining? Data mining is nothing but it is primarily targets an analysis of data to extract useful information, and it can be just a second. What now? Something comes to my mind. ML for hyperparameter tuning in our course. Hyperparameter tuning we have added or not? Yes.
You have added in the
Yes,
week 3.
hyperparameter tuning. Then OpenCV, deep learning, and NLP. Yes, this 6 week. And bias theorem, just go data augmentation also added. No, got it, got it, got it. Thank you. And some point of time we can discuss the types of analysis also. So, and data mining. What is data mining in that sense? Uh, so, what is data mining? You understood big data. What is big data, right? When you're talking about data mining primarily targets an analysis of data to extract the useful information. Means if you can use the large scale of data or low scale of data. Okay. And it's primarily used, we are using this for data analysis. Means it is based on statistical analysis and generally targets the prediction and finding business factor on a small scale. Big data is for large scale and data mining for small scale. Then what is the difference? What is the difference between data mining and data warehousing? If we'll talk about data warehousing, data is saved on a regular basis in data warehousing. Means it is the process of data warehousing is the process of aggregating all relevant data to one place. And data warehouse follows four rules, that is subject oriented, integrated, time variant, and non-volatile. Right? Yes? All of you. Means data warehousing, it extracts the data and organizes it, making makes report simpler and faster. In that sense, data mining is analyzed on a regular basis, and it is defined as the process of extracting information from large data sets, and it is performed by the business users with the assistance of engineers. The technologies like we are using, like AI, statistics, databases, machine learning in data mining. All of you getting it? All of you, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Means data mining refers to extract the valuable data from extensive data and finding the correlations, and its task is to extract data from a large data set and recognize similar patterns among them, and it is regularly analyzed in small phases, and it uses some of the machine learning algorithms, databases, statistics, and artificial intelligence. And data warehouse refers to the place where the data is stored before processing and used. And its task is to extract the data from different sources and store them for easy access and analysis. And it is periodically updated as well. Means it is integrated, follow four rules like integrated, subject oriented, time variant, and non-volatile. Right? Yes? Yes or no? Quick, quick, quick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Then we are using here database storage and management. What is database storage and management actually? What is database? Can anyone tell me? What is the database?
Sir, database is the collection of similar data.
Ah, okay. Database is an organized collection of structured information or the data that typically stored electronically in a computer system, and it is controlled by the DBMS, and where means first, just in a sequence way, just remember the terms. It is an database is an organized collection of structured information or data that typically stored in electronically in a computer system, which can be accessed update or manage over time to time, and it is controlled by database is controlled by your database storage and management system, right? Means from data we can get the information after processing. And database management system, when we are talking about database management system, here is nothing but the database management system is nothing but collection of interpreted data and set of programs to access the data. What is instance and what is schema in database? Just an overview I'm giving you to database. What is instances and what is schema? Anyone over here who knows? Quick, quick, quick! Don't waste my time. Quick!
Sir,
Schemas are the logical structures of database and instances are the actual content of database at a particular point of time. What you guys are doing? Anyone is here or not? All of you, are you there? Should I call the
yes,
names?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Jagdish Naik, are you there? All of you, it's my final
Yes.
warning to all of you. Okay, be active in the class. Okay, please be active in the class. It's not that cool. It will be silent. Okay. Means then it comes to ER modeling in database, ER modeling, data definition language, then data languages like data definition language, data manipulation language. Then when you're talking about ER modeling, what is an entity? Entity is an object that exists and can be distinguished from other objects. Okay. What is an attribute? Attributes is entity is represented by a set of attributes that describe the properties possessed by all the members of an entity set, right? What are the keys? Keys to be don't worry, when we'll discuss the database, various types of keys, ER diagram, ER relationship, ternary relationship, then what are the various types of attributes? Attributes types, can anyone tell me what are the various types of attributes?
Single valued attribute, multi-valued
Attribute is
attribute,
nothing but the
derived
properties that
attributes.
describe the entity, right? Composite attribute, simple attribute, single valued attribute, multi-valued attribute, derived attribute, stored attribute, everything is there, right?
Complex
We'll be
attribute.
discussing complex attribute. We'll be discussing when we'll discuss the database. We'll be discussing all the stuff. Then relationships constraints. Then what is cardinality ratio? Means the maximum number of relationship instances that an entity can participate in. Okay. What are the types of cardinality ratio for binary relationships? 1:1, 1:n, n:1, or m:n. Means 1:1, one to many, many to one, or many to many. Right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Yeah.
So when we'll be discussing this database, na, we'll be discussing. We'll give the priority mainly to all those stuff. Just foreign key, join, and then relationship schema, various terms and terminologies, then characteristics of relationships. Then our main focus will be on relational algebra, like your selection, projection, combination of selection and projection, then union operation, intersection means your relational algebra, union operation, set, differentiation, Cartesian product, then natural joining operation like your left join, right join, full join, all those stuff. Then
Sir,
division of
subquery is also.
subquery is also to be discussed. Then what your yes, various functional dependencies. Then normalization to be discussed. Then transaction, inside transaction, the properties of transaction, acid property to be discussed. Then some advanced topic like schedulers, serializability, enhanced ER modeling, file-based system, all those stuff to be discussed later. What, getting it? Yes, this is all about database storage and management. What are the machine learning and its application? When we are talking about machine learning and its application, what is this? Tell me. When I talk about machine learning is nothing but the ability of a machine to learn from the data and replicate the human behavior. Means it allows the programs to learn automatically and make computers more intelligent without being explicitly programmed. These terms, these definitions should be in the tip of your tongue. Okay. When someone is asked what is machine learning, what is data science, what is data analysis, all those stuff means to be, you should tell him or her frequently. Okay, then there are three types of what machine learning: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. And supervised is the algorithm where it uses the data developed by supervised environments, means it is just a labeled data. Unsupervised means no supervisor is required to propose the data, and not to be means when you are using unlabeled data. Okay, and reinforcement means if the programs learned from the previous era, means the interpreter reward the algorithm when it finds the correct relationships, and it gives the better results should be predicted in case of reinforcement learning. Okay, there are various types of means when you're talking about machine learning pipeline: fast data preparation, data collection, fast data collection, data preparation, feature selection, feature extraction, model training, model testing, then validation, prediction, all those stuff comes into picture. Then when we are talking about supervised learning, we'll be discussing this in detail. Okay, don't worry about that. So when we're talking about supervised learning, so supervised learning is when we're talking about that, just a second. Oh, analytics is there. Oh. Okay, can you hear me? When we're talking about supervised learning, supervised is classified into two types, that is classification and regression. What is classification? Classification, when you're segregating the data into two or more categories with one or more input, means the model predicts the value of one or more outcome. What is regression? Means it try to establish the relationship between the input and output variables, and it is used to forecast or predict the value of stock market. Like this, we are using. Just let me ask them. Data analytics class is there or not today? Just hold on, guys. They have not posted. Also, all of you, please hold on a second. So we can take 10 minutes extra class as we are discussing today the what your we were discussing your so the road means the syllabus. Can you hear me, all of you? You are
Yes,
in
sir.
mute. Okay,
Yes, sir.
right. समझ सकता हूँ. So we have to complete it as soon as possible. So guys, tomorrow you have another class. Okay, so be there because we are means अभी सब लोग आगे चले गए हैं, बस तुम लोग पीछे ही हो. Okay. Supervised is classification, and when it comes to regression, it try to establish the relationship between the input and output variables. Means it is used to forecast or predict the value of stock market we are using. So when you're talking about supervised, unsupervised, all those stuff comes into picture. Then when it comes to underfitting and overfitting, there is a term called regularization. What is overfitting and what is underfitting? Can anyone tell me? Okay, don't worry. After the life cycle,
Am I audible? Am I audible?
yes, tell me quickly.
Sir,
Quick.
Yeah,
model
yeah.
works.
Actually, overfitting means if the training session goes good, but testing session is not good, means
Hmm.
that is overfitting. Whereas
Mhm.
whereas what is underfitting means both training mode and both training and testing
Hmm. Got it.
was
Got it.
not good.
Got it.
Was not good
Got it.
means it's
Yeah.
underfitting.
Yeah. So to overcome from the overfitting, we are using a term called regularization. Means it forms the regression coefficient towards the zero. There are various types of regularization technique like your dropout, early stopping, co-adaptation, lasso regression. That is L1 regularization. Rees regression. That is L2 regularization. Dropout means the more units you dropped out, the strengthen the regulation will be. Early stopping means we use large number of epochs and plot the validation loss graph. Coadaptation means neurons predict the patterns in the training data using output of specific neurons. Then lasso regression is also called as L1 regulation. That is, it penalizes the weights in proportion to the sum of absolute values of the weights. L2 regulation or Rees regression is nothing but it is shrinks the coefficient close to zero for unimportant predictions, but never make them exactly zero. That means the main difference between lasso regression and Rees regression is lasso regression shrinks the coefficient exactly to zero, and regression shrinks the coefficient towards zero, but never make them exactly zero. Okay. There are various terms: linear regression, multiple linear regression, logistic regression. There is one thing called sigmoid function. That is f of x is equal to 1 upon a 1 plus e to the minus s. All those stuff you know, I think, or time to time we'll be discussing. Why we are using logistic regression? When it is used to predict a value based on the prior observations of a data set. Means it is a machine learning that is used for classification based problem, as it is name suggests that it is a regression based model, but it is used to classify the values in discrete categories like true or false, zeros or ones, something like that. Okay, all of you. Yes. Quick. Then the linear regression, the most popular one, that is predict the means continuous dependent variable based on the independent variable. And polynomial regression is a part of that also. Okay. So it's all about your supervised learning. Okay. When you're talking about unsupervised learning, we'll be discussing this stuff. I'm a bit faster as we are giving an overview to this. Okay. All of you, can you hear me? Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay,
Yes.
just go for the recording because I'm means, we have to we hurry up. Okay, and we are using polynomial regression that provides the relationship between the dependent and independent variable, and it works when the data points are not captured by the linear regression model. Means where the line is non-linear and not able to find the data set, there we are using polynomial regression. And there is also one term called coherence kappa to compare the predictions drawn by machine learning model. To we use coherence kappa, that is k is equal to p0 minus pe upon 1 minus pe. Means p0 is the accuracy of the model, p is the measure of agreement between the model predictions and the actual class value. And when it comes to unsupervised learning, it is of three types mainly: clustering, association, dimensionality reduction. Clustering means we divide the set of data points into multiple clusters, and it aims to segregate the data points with similar traits or similar characteristics. Then when we are talking about association we are using when we are trying to find the relationship between the variables in large sets of data set, and it determines the dependencies of one data item over another data item. You can find its application in case of your mm, market basket analysis, like your a priori algorithm, all those stuff. Okay. Then dimensional reduction, most common technique is your PCA, that identify the patterns in a data set and simplifies the data set by reducing its dimension. Then there are various types of clustering. I told you that clustering is of four types. That is central based, density based, distribution based clustering, and hierarchical clustering. Means that central based clustering is your common technique is k-means clustering. Hierarchical clustering we are using dendrogram in that. Density based clustering or DB scan. Everything is comes into picture and we'll be discussing later. So there is a one term called that is performance parameter. There is a silhouette coefficient or Downs index we are using for. Means the coefficient measures the similarity of a sample its own cluster when it is compared to other cluster, that is called silhouette coefficient, and the value ranges from -1 to +1. You can understand when we will be discussing the silhouette method in case of k-means cluster. Then Downs index means it is used to determine the sets of cluster that are cohesive and well separated and ranges from -1 to 1. Means -1 is not better, +1 is better cluster. Downs index can be calculated as mean of intercluster distance upon max of intercluster distance. This is all, and there are some other techniques like KNN, KNS neighbor, outlier detection, anomaly detection using KNN, PCA, single availability composition, all those stuff we discuss later on. Don't worry about that. So having said that, so what are the data science processes? So you all of you understood this, right? I'm in a bit faster mode, but hence you can understand my language, right? Yes or no, guys? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So it involves data collection, cleaning, exploration, modeling, interpretation, with all those stuff you can understand. We have discussed tools and technologies. We discuss NLTK, Python, R programming essays, Apache Spark, VGML, MATLAB. So Weka will discuss in the next class. As I told you before, data science uses a variety of tools and technologies, Jupyter Notebook, all those stuff. I'll share the PPT along with you so you can. So data science techniques will be using natural language processing, deep learning, predictive analytics to be discussed later on. Algorithms like regression, classification, clustering, reinforcement, all those stuff will be discussed. Already discussed. So core research and issues and interaction, making data trustable and usable. In that case, we are using data cleaning and sampling, data provenance, modeling and analysis. We are using models and methods for data lakes, unsupervised learning, and classification and AI. All those stuff, data lakes. And when it comes to big data management, data lakes, batch and online access platforms, visualization, wider audience, all those stuff. That's the picture. Then ethical considerations means mainly the data privacy you should be look into it, bias in algorithm, transparency in decision making. You have to follow the two rules like GDPR and HIPAA, and it's important. It is important, very important, as you are as you have to maintain the trust and integrity in data-driven decision making. So this is data science, the field that we are using in that national security, cyber security, business, online engineering, healthcare, etc. Career opportunities in data science. Data scientists, analysts, machine learning, business analysts, all the stuff. Challenges. So data quality issue, scalability, and data privacy should be taken into consideration. Domain knowledge is also very important. What are the future of data science problems and with advancement in AI, machine learning, deep learning, and big data analytics, it continues to play a crucial role in driving innovations, optimizing procedure, and solving complex problems. So in the next class, we'll be discussing the life cycle. So before that, so what I have discussed is what is data science? It is the interdisciplinary field that combines the statistics, computer science, and domain expertise to extract meaningful insights from the data. Right. Then it involves data collection, cleaning, exploration, feature engineering, machine learning. Machine learning and AI. Then model deployment, data visualization, all those stuff. What is machine learning? If you will tell, it is a subset of AI that enables the system to learn from the data and improve the performance without being explicitly programmed. That I told you. Types of machine learning also we discussed, and means difference between data science and machine learning. If we'll tell you that data science is the broader field including ML, data analytics, and visualization, but machine learning is a subset of AI that focus mainly on the predictive models. And goal of data science is to extract the insights and the big data. And role of machine learning is to build models from that learn from the data, and techniques like data cleaning, statistical analysis, BI tools we are using in data science, but in machine learning we are using supervised and supervised reinforcement learning. The tools like Python, R, SQL, Power BI, and Hadoop we are using in data science, and the tools like scikit-learn, TensorFlow, PyTorch we are using in case of machine learning. Business intelligence, healthcare, analytics, the applications of data science, but image segmentation, image recognition, speech recognition, customer segmentation, all those are applications of machine learning. What it? Yes? Means data science and machine learning are the revolutionizing industry with data-driven insights and AI-powered automation. Understanding both the fields is important for career in AI, analytics, big data, data science, machine learning, anyhow, any field. Got it, everyone? So having said that, let's wind up the class for today, and we'll be discussing data analytics and its types in the next class first. Then we'll discuss the Python required for data science and machine learning. Got it, everyone? So having said that,
Sir,
let's
uh,
end up the class for today. I have to take the food so
sir,
that I'll
can you
say.
provide the PPTs?
Sure. Now I'll share it, LMS.
Okay, sir. Okay.